In this video, I'm gonna show you my exact word-by-word, step-by-step video proposal I just sent a client. And this video proposal technique is blowing up my agency right now. I've doubled the close rate of inbound leads and we're growing faster than we've ever grown before. I'm hiring full-time employees, and in part it's due to this video proposal strategy. And part of me hesitates to even share this because I don't want the competition catching on. This method is so easy, simple, and it's not used enough. Video proposals let you build trust with your potential clients before they become a client, and they stand out so much in comparison to standard written PDF proposals. On top of all of that, they actually take less time to create than traditional proposals. So if you want to double the close rate for your agency, then watch this video to the end, and I'm about to show you the exact word-for-word recording of a proposal I recently sent a client that I'm trying to sign on. This client in particular is a dental office in Seattle, and I'm trying to sign him on for about $3,000 a month retainer. So without further ado, let's jump into it. It's word for word. Nothing has been edited except for some names censored for confidentiality. Let's jump into it. Hello, Gaurav and Sheena. Gaurav, it was great speaking with you today. Want to put together this video to go over this email and really give you a clear picture about what it's going to look like working with us going forward. So first of all, I have a section here showing you a few examples of our landing pages. Now, these are live landing pages for current clients, so please don't submit any test information through them, but I'll show you them here as well as I have them open on my computer. So the first one here is a landing page for one of our clients, and this is a landing page for general dentistry. So I can let you navigate this, but the main takeaways of landing pages that make them effective is that they're optimized for conversion. So the only two things that the viewer can do is call the number or fill out the form. Now, as you go through the page, we have a video here about the Soleil laser treatment, which is something that this office offers. Touches on other services. Again, all the calls to action simply take people back up to the primary call to action. And we have some information about the doctor, and then we put some relevant reviews on here as well, and then finally the location. So this is one example for general dentistry. This one here is for a dental client of ours in Ontario, Canada. And this one specifically focuses on Invisalign. And this landing page you'll see is a little bit longer form. It goes through more information about the practice, etc. And all the colors we choose, we take these colors from the client's website so that from the point of view of the patient, it's a seamless and integrated experience coming through the landing pages. Next one here, again, these colors are taken from the client's website, and we have the same concept, phone number, contact form. This one's also a little bit of a longer landing page. Finally, I wanted to include an example of one of the landing pages we've created for Botox. So this is a client that we've worked with. They're actually the top Botox treatment center in Canada. And this is our landing page for them for Botox. Similar concept again. In this case, we have the contact form at the bottom. However, if you click book a consultation, it's going to scroll you right down. Tracked phone number once again. So those are linked in the email for you to navigate on your own time. And next thing I want to show you is a few of our successful Facebook advertising examples, including an Invisalign Day promotion example. So I've attached a document here, which I'll open. I'll go through it here. We showed this client's landing page as well, down in Fresno, California. Now, this is a very simple video. This is a simple ad in the sense that the text is quite simple. However, this video is very, very effective. And one trend we see on Facebook right now is that video ads are more effective than picture ads. So that's why we're really encouraging our clients to put together videos. We can help with the editing of the video on our end. And then we want to turn those videos into effective Facebook ads. So one thing you want to look at when you're trying to see how effective is a Facebook ad is we want to look at the engagement. So this ad here has 423 likes, 116 comments, and 77 shares. Now, this is quite good. I mean, that means 77 people like this advertisement so much that not only did they contact the dentist, they actually shared it on their personal Facebook timeline to all of their friends and family. So when we see shares, that's a really, really good sign for the effectiveness of the ad. And I have a live version of that ad just open on my screen. And really, the audio for this video is not going to come through on this screen recording, but this is a very simple video. It's 3 minutes long of this dentist in California just walking through his practice. He's filmed it on his iPhone, and he's showing people what they do, where they do it. And if I skip forward a bit, I believe he walks through and talks to the receptionist, etc. And this type of content where it's casual, down to earth, is really, really effective at building trust on Facebook. So I would encourage you to put together a video like this, either yourself or a staff can do it, and we can run with that and turn this into a Facebook ad. Similarly, this is another example with extremely strong engagement from one of our dental clients in Canada, Ontario. Now, this dentist got a little bit of press on their local news. They had a CTV video, and we turned that video again into a Facebook ad. And if you look at the engagement here, I also have this one opened as a live ad. You know, it's actually been viewed 218,000 times in this city in Ontario. 140 comments, over 1,000 people have liked and reacted to it. So this is probably one of our most successful Facebook ads. And really what we talk about this is almost like becoming a local celebrity in your area. The town of that this dentist is located in, it's not a massive city. So the fact that 218,000 people have seen it in that town, that's a sizable percentage of everyone in that city that has seen this dentist video. So definitely encourage you to utilize the Facebook video ads. I just skipped forward. So you see this dentist walks through and does a tour of his office as well, which I think is effective. People kind of want to see what they're getting into before they come in. Okay, so back to more ads. This is an example of a advertisement for one of our Texas dental clients, and what they offer is a $59 exam and x-ray affordable dental package. And again, we're using an office tour video as the ad creative, and this promotion is doing quite well. This is driving on Facebook lead forms. This ad up here was driving clicks to a landing page, and this one was driving actually Facebook Messenger leads. Next one here. So this is an all-on-4 implants Facebook ad. In this case, we're just using a photo. The reason we're using a photo is that this client has not yet given us a video. This is a relatively new client of ours. So it would likely perform better if we had a video. But this one's done quite well. It's generated 30 leads for all-on-4 dental implants in the first month, which is quite good. So we have that there. And then finally, I have an example here of one of the Invisalign Day promotion ads. So this was this was in August. So about a month ago, this wrapped up. And this is an ad promoting the Invisalign Day for one of our local Vancouver clients in Canada here. One thing to note is that in Canada, the regulations are quite strict. So we're actually not allowed to say prices on the ads themselves. However, in US, we are allowed to do that. So if I was to set this same advertisement up for a US client, we would probably mention the actual price of the Invisalign promotion. But in Canada, we're not allowed to do that. So this is what we did to get people calling into the office and booking in for Invisalign promotion appointments, and it was quite successful. So that's Facebook ad. Botox experience. So I touched on this. I showed you the landing page, but we worked with Canada's largest Botox provider for 3 years. They actually grew to such a level that they hired an entire digital marketing team in-house, and they left us a really great video testimonial. So I've linked the video here. You can watch it on your own time. Just talking about his experience working with us, marketing Botox for them. So the final thing I want to show you in this video, which I don't have linked in the report, but I do want to show you nonetheless, is just some examples of what our reports look like for clients. So this is an example of one of our dental offices in Texas. They're not spending that much per month. They're a lower spend client, spending $2,000 a month in ad spend. We still, even off of only $2,000, we generated them 85 direct leads. And we go through and break this down. So for this client, we had phone calls, Google email forms, Facebook forms, and Facebook Messenger leads. Phone calls were the majority. And we break this down in detail. We go through the detailed metrics. But really the most important part of these reports is the final pages where we give them a database of all the leads we generated. And one of the things that using a landing page allows us to do is track all of the leads we generate through our advertising through tracked phone numbers. So at the end of the month, we can show you all these leads, all the phone calls. These are all the phone calls that came in. These are the email forms. So we can also see the message the patient left. And then we have the Facebook lead form. So this is a newer feature in Facebook advertising where the person can fill out a little information box and then it's sent directly to the front desk staff. And we see that these are all very relevant. Implants, do you take this type of insurance, need a brace, where are you located, need a cleaning, etc. And you get all of the patient's information right here. And then finally, for this client, that we also actually drive some leads through Facebook Messenger themselves. Those leads are here. So next I want to show you this client, and this is one of our clients in California. Now this is probably our most successful client in terms of lead generated per dollar spent. They also don't spend that much in ad spend. They're only spending, this is less than $4,000 a month in ad spend, and we got them 490 direct leads. So this is less than $8 cost per lead, which is really quite incredible. And we can't guarantee these results for all of our clients. This is a bit of an anomaly in how good it has worked for them, but it shows you what's possible. And we have our large database of leads all the way from one. We scroll down here to page 28. We have all the way to lead 490. And this is just in 1 month that all of these leads were generated for this client. Lastly, I did want to show you one example of a client we work with that has a little bit higher of an ad spend. So this is more of a detailed report. I won't go through all of it, but this client is spending $13.5 thousand per month. And overall, there was 822 leads generated overall, there was 1,087 leads generated, 265 direct leads, and then 822 from Google My Business calls, which in this case, we were helping drive traffic to. And because of the number of these leads, we don't have it all written down in this report. We shared it with the client through a separate spreadsheet. Okay, so that's an example of what the reporting can look like. And last thing I want to touch on is our pricing and fees. So as mentioned on the call, the agreement is month to month. The fees include landing page design and development and hosting, comprehensive Facebook Google Ads management, and the detailed monthly reporting and strategy calls. And yeah, with customer service, I understand, I heard you loud and clear on the phone. You want to be in communication frequently. You want to be able to pick up your phone, call someone, have us answer, have us dig into whatever is going on. You might send us some text messages outside of business hours, and we're totally okay with that. We understand that you're very busy being a dentist and running this business, and sometimes when you have a couple minutes to look at the ads, you just either want to connect for a conversation or send us a message. And yeah, we can accommodate that. Most of the time, if you send a text message, we can get back to you quite quickly, even if it is out of business hours. And if it's the case that we're busy, then we'll get back to you first thing the next business day on that front. So jumping into our fees, as mentioned, our fee will be $2,800 per month for this comprehensive dental marketing service as mentioned above. If you would also like us to do Botox and filler, then the total fee would be $3,500 per month. The reason for that is Botox and filler is separate to our standard dental marketing campaigns, and it does require a different strategy than the dental marketing does. And the way we charge these fees is we invoice you on a credit card at the beginning of each month. We don't have any setup fees, but what we do is we charge the first month's management fee upfront, basically as a deposit. This is a prepayment for month one while we conduct all of our setup. And we ask for between 12 to 15 business days to set up the campaign. And this includes building, designing the landing pages, and launching the ads. So yeah, expected results. As we discussed on the phone, at $20,000 a month of ad spend, we're looking at between 300, 600 leads per month. And of these leads, we want to see 1 to 200 turn into new patients for you. Similarly, at $10,000 a month of ad spend, basically all these numbers are divided by 2. I included a link here to a interactive expected results spreadsheet, and I'll open that right now. Basically, you can play with this, and this field right here is thousands of dollars spent per month. So I have 20. So at $20,000 in ad spend per month, we're looking at 100 to 200 new leads. If we drop this down to 15, then this is going to automatically update accordingly. If we bump it up to 30, again, this will update accordingly. So I've sent you the link for this, and you can kind of play around with ad spends. Of course, these are our goals and these are our estimates. But we've been able to hit this most of the time with all the dental clients we work with. This calculator does assume that most of the ads are emergency or general dentistry. The leads for more expensive procedures, Invisalign, implants, especially all on fours, are going to be more expensive. But of course the revenue is much greater. But yeah, just wanted to mention that these numbers assume that most of our advertising dollars are going towards general dentistry and emergency. And in reality, what we would want to do is advertise for all of the services you mentioned and really see which ones are performing the best and then focus on those as we progress forward. So I'm going to leave this video here. Really looking forward to connecting with you early next week. And I think this could be a win-win solution. Our business model is building long-term relationships with our clients. So if we decide to move forward with this, then we would want to be your digital marketing provider for years into the future. And that would be our goal. So thank you for listening and looking forward to speaking soon.